Okay everybody, Kirby here, and I wanted to talk to you about just sort of a concept that I've had on my mind for a little bit. Wanted to kind of touch base on something that I've been, canoodling about, for lack of a better term, and wanted to get your thoughts. So as a person who kind of constantly is trying to improve myself, whether it's personal development, whether it's content, and whether it's fitness, I noticed an overlap between fitness and content marketing, and I wanted to run 5 of those by you and kind of tell you what I see as similarities and get your thoughts about them. These are 5 ways that I see that fitness and content marketing are super similar. So number 1, the success in fitness and success in content marketing both take time. The reality of it is, I think most of us are looking for a quick fix. We're looking for something where we write one blog post or create one video and we have, all of a sudden created a viral piece of content and everybody's following us and our subscribers are going through the roof. And that's generally not how it works. I think that anybody who has been labeled as an overnight success generally laughs about it, because those overnight successes take a ton of time. And fitness is the same way. A lot of us have started workout, the P90X workout. We do it for 3 days and we start looking to see if we have 6-pack abs. It's not how it works, peeps. Content marketing and fitness are very much alike in that way, is that success in both areas take a lot of work, take a lot of dedication, and take a lot of time. Number 2 reason that I see fitness and content marketing being very similar or having similar traits is consistency is key. I think so many times when it comes to fitness, again, we try to do it 1 or 2 times, or we'll do it for a week in 1 month and then we wait 3 or 4 weeks and we do it again. And then we wonder why we don't see results in our fitness. And the same is true with content. If you want to act like a media company, and that's one of the things that I always say, is that we're all media companies in today's world. Media companies create content consistently, whether it's once a week, whether it's once a month, whether it's every day. I actually think that this is a great testament. As you can tell with my voice, I'm not feeling super great today, but I'm trying to crank out 2 videos per week for my YouTube channel because I'm trying to grow it. P.S. Subscribe. But anyway, consistency is the key. And if you are really dedicated to your fitness or your content marketing, even when you're not feeling it, you still need to show up. So number 1, success takes time. Number 2, consistency is the key. Number 3, I think it's important to track your progress and celebrate wins. When it comes to fitness, I'm not a proponent of necessarily getting on the scale every single day, right? Because I think sometimes that can be disheartening. It takes a while, just like success takes time, it takes a while to see those results. But over a week or over a couple of weeks, tracking your progress can really make you feel good, feel like you're making progress towards your goal. And I think content marketing is the same way. I think you can get in trouble when you look at your numbers on your blog posts every day, because you're like, oh my gosh, am I getting, the traction? And it can be discouraging. But if you do it over the course of a month, you go, wow, okay, it's really built to something. And then with both fitness and content marketing, I think it makes sense to take a few minutes and just celebrate the improvements that you've made. Because the reality of it is, the more you do on either side, the better you get. If you decide to do a push-up challenge, you're going to get stronger doing push-ups. Well, the same thing is true on content. The more you produce videos, the more that you write from a blogging perspective, you're going to become a better writer. And that comes with sort of consistency every day, focusing on the long term, and then taking the time to celebrate those wins and tracking your progress. Number 4, the number 4 way that content marketing and fitness are very similar is, I think it's important to focus on the day, focus on the task at hand, not the overall goal. Jeff Hayden talks about this in his book, Motivation Myth, where he says, sometimes if you focus on the big goal, the distance between here and there becomes way too far. And so if you're just beginning a training plan and you're like, I want to run a marathon, and you're struggling to run 2 miles, well then it's really easy to give up out of disappointment. There's no way I can get there, it's too far. The same thing is true for your content marketing goals, right? Because you're like, okay, I want to have 1,000 subscribers, but I've only got 2 now and it's so far. But really all you need to focus on today is creating that video today. Focus on the thing that you have to do today and stop worrying so much about the big goal. As Jeff would say, you set it, then you forget it, then you focus on your daily tasks. The number 5 way that fitness and content marketing are similar or the same is everyone has an excuse. And usually they're the same ones, right? Like it's so often in both fitness and in content is the excuse is, say it with me, I don't have time. And we both know that that's a bullshit excuse. You haven't made it a priority both ways, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I know that sometimes we're busy and timing and prioritization is tough. That's fine. You need to be sort of empathetic, sympathetic to yourself to say there are times when other things are more important. But if it's important to you, then you'll find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. Everybody's got an excuse. So those are my 5. But wait, there's one more. I've got a bonus. The bonus one has to do with one of my favorite quotes in the world. And that quote is, the greatest distance in the world is the distance between I know and I do. And the 6th way that fitness and content are the same is pretty much most of us who are working on it. We know what to do. We just don't do it, right? Not on a consistent basis. When it comes to fitness, I know that I need to eat better, I need to drink less beer, and I need to work out more. I'm not always willing to do it. And the reality of it is content's the same way. We know we should be cranking out more and more content that is valuable to our audience. But so many times we don't make it a priority. We make excuses. We don't, we aren't consistent. And we know what to do. We're just not doing it. So that's my rant. That's my take on the ways that fitness and content marketing are very, very similar. So what I would love for you, a couple things. Number 1, comment below. Let me know how you think they're similar. Do you think they're similar at all? Let me know the ways that content and fitness can be very, very similar below in the comments. And number 2, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. I'm working hard to create content that's either entertaining or adds value to you, and I want to keep growing this audience. Until next time, have a good one.